If you donate less than 10,000 bits, then leave.
What's the 4 headshots, man? Who are you? What have you done with Numskull?
I'm sus.
Please clip that. Oh, I'm insane.
Yeah! Oh, God!
Oh, I'm actually insane. That thing is basically you're talking bare shit. Like, you're telling lies, you're gassing yourself up to something that ain't true, or you're just basically talking shit.
What is going on, everybody? It's your bearded American Numskull coming here with you live with my angry British compart, Mr. Danskie TV, aka
What, my driller?
the dirty Brit. How you doing, brother?
Vibing, you know how we do it up in the UK.
Vibing. He's angry at me because before the
You took too
episode,
long to get a cup of coffee.
it was Dutch Bros. If you know in America about Dutch Bros, then you know. But like, the line is just so long, and it's a newer one, so like the people aren't fully trained yet. So I don't know. This coffee cures cancer, though, and it tickles your soul.
I'll tickle your soul.
But welcome to the Gassin Init podcast. For those of you that don't know, Danskie, would you like to explain what Gassin is?
Gassing is basically you're talking bare shit. Like, you're telling lies, you're gassing yourself up to something that ain't true, or you're just basically talking shit.
And then for all you Americans, in it basically isn't it?
Yeah, it's another word for yes.
In it, yeah,
like,
isn't
do
it?
you agree?
Right.
Like, yeah, you agree. Like, man's bare hung like a horse, innit?
Men's bare hung like a shrimp because I'm from America.
Thought that was Asian people.
Anyways, basically what we're going to be doing on this podcast is whatever the hell we want. We're going to be gassing each other up, bullshitting, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be comparing my United States culture to Danskie's proper British United Kingdom culture.
Well, I won't call it proper.
Okay, well...
We don't speak the Queen's English. Fucking waste, man.
So today's episode, we're going to be talking about drill music. And for those of you that don't know what drill music is, it's basically... I almost want to say it's gang-affiliated music, but not really, because not every drill artist is gang-affiliated, but... I mean, drill, it's like... It's angry.
Drill is a style of trap music around the south side.
It's like fight music, you know. It's stuff to get you hyped up, or want to punch somebody in the face.
It's a voluntary style. That's what it is.
Yeah, and it really kind of originated around like the early 2010s. I think one of the first times I heard it was like out of Chicago.
Wasn't it south side of Chicago?
Yeah, it was like Chicago, like 2010. It started to pop up really in like on SoundCloud. It's like it could be violent, dark, guns, killing people, gang activity, drugs, kind of like nihilistic lyrical content, and like really hard, like bassy trap influenced beats. And ever since
it's different though.
It just hit. It's like I said, it's one of those music genres that makes you just want to punch somebody in the face. Just fucking punch him in the face.
From 2010 to now, it has changed dramatically.
It has changed dramatically. Yes.
It's like now it's more, you can have fun with it, while at the same time it still slaps.
Well, and there are still ones that like there are some songs.
Types.
And the whole reason why I wanted to do this episode too is because there's this one particular song that always pops up on my TikTok that like is just the most like, there's some music where, rappers will talk about like, oh, I shot this man, I killed this dude, I dealt these drugs. Yeah. But there's one that popped up. I don't know the name. I don't know the artist, but he's definitely from the UK. But literally the line is him like basically freaking chronicling out like him killing somebody. And it's like, if you saw what I did that day in Brookmill Park, I slashed his neck, I felt his bones, I cut him down. Like, literally saying, like, yeah, I slit somebody's fucking throat in this park. Like, legitimately. What is that? Who is that? Ritz
something
Drill
Park,
Hub.
right?
Yeah, Ritz Drill Hub, which is it, and like literally the song starts by him just fucking saying like 666. I'm like, okay, this is gonna be hard. Like, that's the kind of stuff that I was like, wow, I need to yeah. So it's, if you saw what I did that day at Brookmore Park, he'd stay at home. I backed my blade and grabbed his neck. I splashed him down. I felt his bones. Call me a psycho, madman. No regret when I hop out and Batman. Like, I saw that on TikTok and I was like,
the drill, it doesn't have to make sense.
No. I mean, literally one of the first opening lines of this song is, got no sheath, it's cutting your dick. Got war with pagans, staying equipped. Have you ever done a grip on a Rambo? Got no sheath, it's cutting your dick. Like, okay. But we're not going to be going over Ritz by Drill Hub. That's just the one that kind of triggered me, like, yo, it's Lucy, apparently, Lucii. But that was like, when I saw that pop up on freaking TikTok, I was like, that's brutal.
You know what? I was actually going to put that in the list.
Because that's like, yeah, that's one that's like, holy shit, that man's literally like, you know, and he claims to be doing like voodoo and shit. Like, man's is, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's ones on like, you know, in the US, but that was, whew. I heard that one and I was just like, holy shit, this man literally is just admitting that he killed somebody on a song, which isn't the first time that's happened, but like, man's is proud. Like, if you saw what I did that day, you'd stay at home. It's like, yeah, I would too. I'm not going to Brookmore Park anytime soon.
I don't think anybody wants to go there.
I don't know about Brookmore Park. That's like I said, it's, what is Brookmore Park though? Where is that? That's in London. Okay. Oh, I type in Brookmore Park and literally the first thing that comes up is an article from the BBC that says, man stabbed by knife-wielding gang. Stabbed by a group of men armed with baseball bats and knives. So maybe that's Lucy and all them, because it was August 2020.
I mean,
Christ.
If the police are looking for him, all they have to do is go to YouTube and just type it in, like.
Right. So we got 3 songs from the US, 3 US drill songs that I picked that I feel like not only personify the genre, but also kind of like paved the way. Ones that were kind of famous too, I know, that are really good. Like, I picked Chief Keef because that was literally one of the first major drill artists to come out. Pop Smoke, rest in peace, because he was one of the biggest drill artists to come out before he was murdered. And then CJ, who did Whoopty, which was a big viral hit thanks to TikTok, and that's, you know, again, gang-related kind of drill. Danskie, which ones are you bringing to the table there, bub?
So, you know, Mans is in, not in ends, but, like, close to ends. So, Man knows actual drill, unlike you Americans.
I mean...
Obviously, you know, Man had to go with the GOAT himself, Bugzy Malone. But I chose Elite Sessions by JDZ Media. Granted, this one 6 years ago, but it still slaps. And then I've got, you know, Respawn by MB Buni. And then one I actually turned into a meme on Numskull's stream is Offica, plugged in with Fumez Engineer. You know, I swing my arm in a figure of 8. You know,
won't stop till the whole clip's empty.
Empty. Yeah, you know.
All right, so
I genuinely think the UK drill is going to top this. America.
We'll find out.
Like...
So we have our 3 right now, and I'm probably going to get shit for picking these 3 drill songs, but this is more. We're not just focusing on like the, you know, the style itself, like which one's harder, which one's more like, you know, kill a motherfucker, shoot him in the dick.
Which one like has more meaning? Which
we're looking
one has
at
the most like lyricist.
Yeah, we're looking at more lyrical content. Like, if you can bob your head to the beat, if it makes you want to punch somebody in the face, if the lyrics flow. We're looking for lyrical content, beat composition, and just overall, like, is it a good song? Pretty much. So if you had to put Plugged In, Elite Sessions, and No Respawn as 1, 2, and 3, 1 being your best, 3 being like the least one that you're like not confident about beating a US drill song, what order would you put them? Because what we're going to do is we're going to start
I would put Bugzy Malone as 1.
Okay, so Elite Sessions is 1.
Yep. Then I would put, obviously, Plugged In with Fumez Engineer, as 2nd.
And then No Respawn is 3rd.
I could be wrong, don't know, but yeah, that's like my personal preference.
I think with mine, I'm gonna throw Chief Keef as the number 1, not only because it's like the originator, but like that's that's a good one. Pop Smoke at 2, and then CJ at 3, just because CJ was more. It wouldn't be so polarizing if it wasn't for TikTok. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that's true.
CJ's Whoopty wouldn't be as good if it wasn't viral on TikTok because of tweens using the song, not really knowing what it's talking about. So, unfortunately for you guys out there in the podcasting world, you can't listen to the songs along with us. So we're going to listen to first MB Bunny, No Respawn, and then CJ's Whoopty, and kind of put them face to face up against each other and then let you know. So this is going to cut right here to our reaction. But if you want to go listen to the song, MB Bunny, Buni, No Respawn, and then of course CJ Whoopty, WHOOPTY.
That was that just slapped.
That beat was like immediately the bass just hits, and that's when you know it's gonna be good if the bass hits. Like if that's what that's what the US drill has to compete with, we're in trouble. Because that was,
it threw me off guard when I heard the fucking Gulag and then the Sonic Rings. That just threw me completely off guard.
Well, and this man is in the area that Piccadilly in Modern Warfare was modeled after, the Piccadilly Circus. And then dude has the Sonic Ring as a noise, the Mario Warp Pipe, and like this, I mean, I don't think CJ's gonna be able to compete with that one.
Like, I don't think I can get bored of these Call of Duty bars.
No, and that was 100%.
It goes too hard, bro.
Mentioning his loadout and everything, like that was the man just integrated drill music and video games. Like that was impressive. I will.
It's all fun. It's all fun till my loadout drops.
Yeah, that was fucking something else.
I know it's plugged in line. Shut up. This song, the loadout dropping.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm gonna play this while playing Warzone.
All right.
Get my loadout.
So to go up against that, we have CJ's Whoopty, which a lot of you should already know. I know you know it, Danskie, but of course we're gonna listen to it again because I haven't listened to it in a while, actually.
Let's hope it can stack up to No Respawn.
God, that's going to be a tough one. I'm honestly, like, if I remember Whoopty the way as it was, I'm pretty sure UK is going to take round. But
I mean, he just says Whoopty like 7 times. That's it. Right, let's get it.
All right, let's do it. All right, I mean, so with Whoopty, the beat is there. The beat is 100% there. Like we were saying during the video, the harmonizing through the whole thing, like that's really good.
That sample is, I really like that sample.
That's a really good sample. But the problem I have, the difference between No Respawn and Whoopty is No Respawn, there's a lot more lyrical content. Did you notice that? Like, and with Whoopty, it felt like the hook and the chorus took over like 75% of the song. It was like the same thing over and over.
Yeah, I was only bopping because of the beat.
The beats bop, the lyrical I'm sorry, CJ, but the lyrical content isn't there. The visuals are there. So in terms of visuals, I'll give it to Whoopty in terms of like sticking to drill with like the cars, the alcohol, the women, the gun references, the gang affiliation. Whereas like with No Respawn, he's wearing a mask, so you don't know his identity, and he's kind of moving around, throwing up gang signs with his hand. I give visuals to Whoopty. I give lyrical content to No Respawn. Beat is close, but
Yeah.
I would give the edge to MB Bunny. So I mean, I will.
Yeah.
As an American, I will gladly concede this round because Whoopty just got whooped there, and that's why I put it at number 3 because
Literally, you got whooped.
he got whooped, dude.
But real quick, what do you rate Whoopty from on a scale of 1 being shit? I'm not gonna listen to it to a 10, which is like, yeah, I'm gonna bop to this every day.
I mean, I would give it about a 5 because the beat itself, it makes it a bop. If you gave me a different lyricist on it, that would, kind of kill it a little bit more lyrically, a little bit more references, and not make it so hook and chorus heavy, then maybe it might be a different of a song and I'd give it a higher rating. But yeah, I'm going to give it a 5. It's not the worst thing. I mean, it's not the worst drill song I've heard, and we'll listen to that at the very end just to laugh at him. But yeah,
I would give it a 5.5 just because the beat definitely carried.
Yeah, the beat carries that song 100%.
I said it is why it blew because it's like, bassy. The sample on it is really good.
Mm-hmm. The harmonizing in the background really adds another level.
My man really needs to work on his lyrics.
Yeah, and again, it became viral because of TikTok. So if it weren't for TikTok, we don't know where this would be.
It would still be on SoundCloud, probably.
It's hard to tell, especially with culture nowadays. But yeah, 100%, I'm giving this to No Respawn. On a scale of 1 to 10, No Respawn gets me like an 8.5.
Yeah. I give it a 9 just because it has like gang references and stuff like that in it, but it's also involving like, gamers with like Mario, Sonic, Call of Duty.
I mean, and that's where he gets lyrics, that lyrical edge. Oh yeah, lyrics 10 out of 10.
Because he twists his, gang references with Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
Like his way out is a knife and a baseball bat.
Yeah. But
in game, you can get a baseball bat in game and a knife. You can literally be a driller in Call of Duty Warzone with that loadout. Just saying. So, I give that a 10. The beat. What do you give the beat?
The beat, I give that one a 9 for sure. I don't think I'll ever give anything a 10, but no, definitely 9. That was.
Yeah, I agree, 100% a 9. Just because
it makes you, like I said at the beginning, it makes you want to punch somebody in the face. Like if I just heard the beat, no lyrics whatsoever, I could just, jumping around, bouncing off walls, like mosh pitting type stuff,
Yeah, like you just like, it slaps. You just bop your head to it constantly all throughout the song. Whereas Whoopty, when the bass drops, you start getting going, but then it cuts out, and then you just.
With No Respawn, I could see it more as like a house party. With Whoopty, I could see it more in like a club. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
there is actually one drill song I'm gonna add towards the end because it's a piss take.
Yeah.
For you Americans that don't know what a piss take is, basically it's taking a piss out of something. It's not meant with like any drugs or violence or anything like that. It's got some violence bit in it, but it's more funny.
Oh no, I'll give you an American piss take, and it's not supposed to be a piss take, but god damn it, it's a fucking piss take drill song.
All
right. So now we're gonna move to your number 2 song, which is Plugged In, which I already know this one, but gotta listen to it again because. And this is the second one, and I'm gonna add to MB Bunny wearing a mask, Plugged In. They're all wearing masks, minus like 1 or 2 people. Whoopty, nobody's wearing a mask. America, you're gonna see our face.
Well,
they weren't covering their faces on Whoopty though.
No.
Whereas like in No Respawn, they're covering their face. Yeah. Well, that was like a COVID mask. That was like that was a COVID face mask. I don't think that was. I'm trying to hide my identity mask. Like, the MB Bunny had like a masquerade mask over his thing.
But I think like with the masks, like if like the one you're talking about earlier, where the man literally killed somebody. His identity. But I think for the most part, when they're like rapping about doing stuff like that, they haven't done it. But because like most drill people have the mask on. Oh, it's more like what's the word? It's a part of drill now.
It's more of like hiding your identity, because there have been cases though where people have made songs about that kind of stuff and they didn't do it and they got charged with it. There's an American rapper named X-Rated who did 25 years in prison because of a song he wrote, and they basically sentenced him because they thought it was about a murder he committed when it really wasn't. Hey guys, it's Numskull, aka Tyler from the Gassin Init podcast. Do you guys want to start your own podcast but don't know where to start? Well, head on over to anchor.fm and get started today for free. All you got to do is record your episode, upload it, and they'll get it out to all your major podcast platforms like Spotify, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and way more. All you got to do is head on over to anchor.fm, create an account, and start your podcast today.
Wasn't there another song? Who was it by? YN Melly, Murder on My Mind.
Mm-hmm. There have been a few instances.
Yeah.
Well, I was talking about X-Rated, was the actual guy who spent 25 years in prison. But yeah, no, there are many times, and I think that's kind of where drill, like if you're gonna do that hardcore drill where you're talking all like that about actual shit that you may or may not have done, you don't want your face to be shown.
Yeah, but it's like it's a double-edged sword,
right?
Yeah, it covers your face, but like I said, it's also a part of the art style now.
Mm-hmm.
So even if you haven't done anything and you're rapping about it, it's like you have to have one of those.
It's about the anonymity, staying anonymous.
Yeah. But goddamn, Respawn slapped.
Yeah, I did. I get the W is definitely the Respawn on that one.
Yeah. If you guys want to listen to it, go to YouTube and look it up. Guaranteed you will bop to it. Don't care where you're from, where you're living, you will bop to it if you play video games.
Well, and we'll put all the names of the songs in the description, so you guys could go check them out for yourself.
All right, let's move on to round 2.
Yep, and this one we got Offica, Ksav, Debo, and BT, the plugged in with Fumez the engineer. Of course, this one is, like I said, I've heard this one before, but we're gonna listen to it again. I mean,
yeah.
So I mean, the beats there, the thing that kind of threw me off, and there's 4 of them. There's 4 of them there, and it's just like, it's not a bad song. I'm not saying that at all, but it's just.
I think the only reason why I like that song is simply just for the beginning.
Swing my arm in a figure 8, and I won't stop till the whole clip's empty.
Yeah, that bit that's a bar and a half, bro.
It is, but the rest of it. Yeah, it started out good and then kind of just could, and there were a couple funny there were a couple funny little quips.
Well, I put my dick in her belly.
Make a man's eyes look like he Asian. Freaking, there's one towards the end coming out my back like caca.
But so is it, in terms of beat,
the beat's there. I don't think it's as good as like No Respawn's beat. Like you've got that same kind of, heavy bassy kind of beat, trap beat, but
it's just like the same beat just on a loop. That's all it is.
Well, that's what any song is, but it was.
No, I mean like more so than others.
Yeah, honestly, I would put No Respawn above.
Yeah, plugged in terms of beat, I'll give it a 4.5, 4.5.
Yeah, that one I think that's a little bit easier to beat.
But then here's the the hard part. What do you give the lyrics? Because the first bit is a bar and a half.
Mm-hmm.
But the rest of it is shit. But I kind of want to give it a 5 just for the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, I give the lyrics like a 4.
So, yeah, I'm agreeing with you on that. Then I'm gonna give it a 4.
Yeah, I feel like Welcome to the Party's gonna beat it, but
yeah,
that one wasn't like. Yeah, I would have 100% put.
The only reason why I put, you know,
that one as your second.
Yeah, is simply because I swing my arm in a figure 8, won't leave the whole clip is empty.
Yeah,
that's the only part. That's the only reason why. If that part wasn't in there, that would be. It wouldn't even be on my list, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was thinking about putting Pete and Baz on there, but you know.
So now we have Pop Smoke, who was one of the more popular drill artists. Welcome to the party. So let's American Drill. This is our number 2 here. Let's go.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, there's something about Pop Smoke's voice that just makes the song way better because he's got that deep voice.
Yeah, it's deep but slightly raspy. But I'm gonna be real with you. I did not understand a single word he said, but retarded. That's the only thing. The man has way too much, it's much too synthesized.
What do you mean synthesized? That's his voice.
No, I mean, it has too much, echoey reverb. You know what I mean, right?
Hold on.
The
reverb?
Yeah, it has way too much.
Well,
it's hard for me. It's hard for me to understand what he's saying. So I'm gonna give the lyric a 5.
Okay. I'm gonna give him a 7. I mean, yeah. Again, it's very chorus and hook heavy, but then when you get to certain parts of the lyrics, you know, it.
When he completely takes off, yeah, you can hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm gonna give it him rapping compared to Plugged In. You can understand what they're saying compared to him.
Right, but remember, Plugged In is more freestyle, and this is more music video studio type.
Yeah,
drill.
I'm gonna give the beat a 7 though.
I'm gonna give it an 8. I like the beat better.
Fair enough. Yeah. Okay.
In terms of this versus Plugged In, I gotta give it to Pop Smoke on this one.
Either way you look at it, this one is gonna be Plugged In any day.
Yeah.
The editing though.
The visuals on the move, that was fantastic.
Yeah, the bit with the Ferrari.
Blue flame outline cuts, to certain things, to the Ferrari, to the gang signs, to Pop Smoke himself, that was impressive. That was great editing.
One other thing now, I'm gonna give this bit a 2. The intro and outro is way too long.
I could see it.
It takes too long to build up.
Yeah.
But you pit this against No Respawn. Different story.
Yeah. Well, I think, honestly, I think Whoopty might have been able to beat Plugged In. Barely, but...
By, half a decibel.
Barely, but still. Yeah, no, I'll give this one to Pop Smoke over Plugged In.
Yeah.
Plugged In is good. Pop Smoke has some really good songs, and it was really hard for me to narrow it down to one. I really picked Welcome to Party just more so because of the visuals. You have the gang sign. Yeah. Even at the beginning, they're these are props. They don't resemble any real thing. Again, with just like Whoopty, you have alcohol, you have females, you have guns. They're waving their guns in the camera, and and then that one man pops a bottle of fucking champagne on the nice ass expensive SLR camera. Or DSLR camera, gee, thanks. All right, so now we get to the number 1s, which you have Bugzy Malone, Elite Sessions. So and that's your number 1 UK drill song.
Yep.
Marvin? No, not Marvin. Not Post Malone. I'm trying to find it. It's Post Malone. No, Bugzy Malone. You want to give me that link so I can find it? Because apparently it's just you put Malone in anything, it's gonna give you Post Malone. I mean, So here's the one problem I have with this, and I don't know if this is going to be a fair final match. Is this Elite Sessions is more of like a freestyle?
Yeah, but it's still drill.
It's still drill, but there was no hook, and that's not to say it's a bad song at all. There's no hook, there's no chorus, there's none of that. It's just him freestyling in front of the camera, which is fine. But like, I'll give it to him. That lyrically was impressive. A lot of references, a lot of kind of like I don't want to call it like catchphrase rapping, but it's more of like reference heavy.
Yeah.
I'm not got time like
Clark Kent.
Yeah, got time like Big Ben. Have fights like M. Bison and Ken. Like there were a few in there. Chased by Freddy Krueger, couldn't get over the fence or gate or whatever. Yeah. Couldn't jump over the gate. I mean, lyrically, it's there.
Yeah, lyrics. I'm gonna give an 8.
Yeah. He kind of started to slow down at the end, though. Like the last minute and a half, it wasn't as strong as like the first couple minutes.
Yeah, but like, yeah,
I'll give it like a 7.5 for lyrically.
I'm gonna give it an 8. Just because I'm a nerd and I love Marvel and DC, and you reference Batman, fucking Superman, the Joker. I'm like the Joker without the cards.
Yeah.
He referenced where he lives, like, a little town like Big Ben.
Right.
I'm gonna give it an 8. The beat. What do you reckon?
The beat was kind of weird for me. It seemed like it went a little too like techno for me. Yeah. It was a little synth heavy, and not in a good way.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That weird
the beat switch though.
The beat switch was good, but it's just a weird like synth piano thing that he had, like doo 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 in the back, that was just like throwing me off.
Yeah,
it wasn't. The beat was cool, but it wasn't something like drill beats are supposed to make it so you want to like fight somebody. That beat didn't make me want to fight somebody. It made it almost seem like it would have been better off in like a video game type beat. Like it would have been better off on a soundtrack of a video game.
I'm gonna give the beat a 5.
I'll give it a 4, but that's strictly because of the beat itself. Like if it were like a different song, different style of music as opposed to drill, because it just really doesn't fall under the drill style of beat. That really bass heavy trap style beat. It just doesn't fall under that category for me.
But also remember, this is from 6 years ago.
Well, yeah.
Back then, drill in UK was this. Then it evolved into, no respawn.
Right.
So back then, I would give this a 9.
Okay, well,
6 years ago. But now I'm gonna give it, like I said.
Yeah. So and we're about to go further back. I mean, Chief Keef's "Don't Like," which we're about to listen to, is from 8 years ago. So almost at like the advent of,
Yeah, it's like when drill just like started coming into its own thing.
Yeah. But I mean, that one for me, lyrically at the beginning was good, but it just started to get a little weird, kind of. I don't know. It's hard to. I don't know. That kind of threw me through a loop, not only because of like the beat was not really a drill beat, but also it was. I guess I was expecting like a mastered version where, whereas this was just literally like, oh, I'm gonna be in front of the camera freestyling in a park. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe I should have chose Keep It Moving over this, but I like this one. I like this one just because of the the DC references.
Yeah. Okay, so last one we're gonna see is the U.S. one here, and this is literally one of the first drill songs to get mainstream popularity, because Chief Keef was one of the first, drill rappers to get mainstream notoriety. So, see, that was what drill used to be. Again, you're talking about years being super long time ago. That's what U.S. drill used to be, and yeah, it was kind of like not,
I'm gonna say this now.
It wasn't lyrically there. I will give it that because that song is just
I'm
very.
gonna give it a 2 on lyrics.
Well, yeah, because a lot of it's just like it's. I mean, I could rap better than that. Let's be honest.
Yeah, the beat. I'm gonna just flat out just give it a 4.
Really?
Yeah, I couldn't bop to it.
No, I'm just.
Yeah, my head was like slightly like knocking, but I wasn't like full on bobbing. Like,
Yeah,
I just couldn't fuck with it.
Okay, yeah, same way I couldn't fuck with the elite sessions. It's just I get it. It's one of those songs that paved the way for new drill. That's the thing.
But I'm gonna just flat out say this. Elite Sessions, I took the dub on this one.
I'd call it a draw.
Really?
Yeah, I'd call it a draw. I mean, where like I wasn't feeling the beat to Elite Sessions. The lyrics were there for Elite Sessions. I was feeling the beat for Don't Like, but the lyrics weren't there. You know, it's kind of like. And again, we can't really gauge either of these properly because what were these scenes 6 and 8 years ago? You know, compared to now.
I'm gonna agree to disagree. We'll call it a draw.
Call it a draw, just because I can't. It's really hard to compare because when different music styles go different places, there's a different interpretation. You know, like with Elite Sessions, like I said, it felt too techno-y for me, and you know that's and you got to understand, like drill originated in Chicago as like a gang member style rap, so it's like that bopping around with your homies, waving your guns in the camera. That was drill, and you know it was more based off the beats than it was the lyrics when it started.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's evolved into this, like, let's make it more lyrical with that heavy bass, you know, trap beat.
This is, like I said, I'm gonna give the lyric. I'm gonna just give it a 2.
Yeah, it's very, you know, it's called Don't Like. He basically says everything he doesn't like.
Which he just
snitches, fake guys, fake shoes, fake clothes, you know.
Yeah.
Guys who play both sides. I can't say the actual words, but, you know.
But yeah, like I said, I'm going to give the lyrics a 2 and the beat a 4.
Yeah.
But we'll call it a draw on that.
We'll call it a draw just because, again, it's older. You can't.
Yeah.
It's harder to gauge. But now, here's this one I'm going to give you. This is a dishonorable mention. Fucking dishonorable mention. For drill. This one I'm not including at all in the fucking thing. Like, no, this is not. We're not. This is not drill. This is a slap in the face to drill.
I already don't like this. We're just going to leave that here. I'm just going to give it a 0.
Just wait till you hear at least a verse.
Nice $1 bills there, buddy.
It looks like fake money. It looks like fake money. It looks like fake money.
I don't want to hear this anymore.
That's why I said, it's just, if you guys wonder what I just showed him a minute and a half of was Slim Jesus' drill time. It's not drill. This is a slap in the face to drill. The guy, like, first off, Slim Jesus is built like a penis.
It looks like a knockoff of MGK. It
looks like the Wish.com version of MGK.
It really does.
And that's saying something because MGK is like the Wish.com version of Eminem.
Nah, MGK is the eBay knockoff and he's the Wish version.
No, he's the Alibaba version.
AliExpress.
No, it's for this one. When I first heard this, I was like, "There's no way you are serious." This man is 100% serious. Like, I'm sorry, but it looks like a strong wind can knock Slim Jesus over.
Alright, you ready for mine?
Yeah, let's see your fucking take.
This one's way better than that. What you've just showed me.
Oh man, let's see.
Yeah, I've had enough of this. It's too cringy.
It was fucking.
Why does he have a Ribena, a can of Strongbow, and a fucking Coke from Mackie D's?
Shit.
What's with that white girl dancing now?
Dude, it's the one in like the plaid shirt, like the redhead in the plaid shirt that looks so uncomfortable. Not that one. Like that. Why is everyone blowing up balloons? What is in the balloons? Are you guys doing helium? Is it a party? They're like, look, they're even like turned 21 balloons. You can see.
But Billy says, walked in the hotel room with one cubic shirt, masturbated, and with a banana.
That girl on the left in the plaid shirt, she looks so uncomfortable like the whole time. But look at her. She looks so uncomfortable. I'm just gonna smile and rock back and forth because I'm feeling very uncomfortable. I don't know what's going on.
She looks like, kill me, please.
Dude, and it's just like, okay, so you have that. You have people blowing up balloons for God knows what fucking reason. And then you have white dudes randomly just like UFC fighting in the middle, like wrestling each other. Like, I'm sorry, you guys have to, love each other and be in love with each other. Because there's a whole bunch of women here and you'd rather grab on each other.
You have to admit, though, this is 10 times better than what you showed me.
Oh, no, I don't. Yeah, Slim Jesus is terrible.
This one, at least, you can laugh at because it's meant to be funny.
Or Slim Jesus is being like real. Oh
my.
Those were dishonorable mentions. Well, okay. Slim Jesus was a dishonorable mention to drill. This was more just like, let's have some fun. Devilman drum and bass father was like, let's just have fun. But this is weird. It's the uncomfortable white girls blowing up balloons for God knows what fucking reason. I have no fucking idea, dude. Oh, so in terms of UK versus US drill, there's and we only did 3 songs. There's a million other drill songs out there that probably would have been a better choice and pitted up better against each other. But
the reason why there's only 3 songs on the list is because I chose my favorite songs, basically.
I just chose ones that was like either it's very well known or like it started the genre.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, just masturbate my dick with a banana.
Walk into a hotel room with one freaky bitch who was masturbating with a banana. I strangled the bitch with an iPhone charger. I can't. Just like, here, I got an idea. Let me take this iPhone cord, just wrap it around your neck, pretend like I'm choking you for the video. Oh, that's probably how Apple employees have sex.
Oh shit! Oh my god!
Yeah, you like that? You like me sticking my cock in you? Yeah. Now then, put this fucking latest iPhone charger,
lightning charger.
Yeah,
put the lightning charger in your butthole.
Yeah. Apple's equivalent to fucking anal beads. Just like iPhone chargers.
The eye beads. Apple's latest invention comes with lightning charger and fucking Bluetooth capabilities.
All for the price of $120. With 12 months warranty.
3 easy payments of $39.99.
Get your IBs today.
Get your IBs today. Available in white or charcoal gray.
I can't breathe.
Neither can I, do. I'm fucking crying.
Oh. Fucking IBs.
Okay. I need to wrap this up. I need to stop crying. Holy crap. Oh. Everybody, thank you for listening to the inaugural episode. I can't fucking for the inaugural episode of Gassin Init. We're gonna leave you off with your UK slang of the week. Danskie, please explain to the people of the United States what skint means.
Skint. You're a broke ass bitch, innit? In other words, you're broke.
You a broke ass bitch. So skint for all you Americans having little or no money. Please, Danskie, can you please use skint in a sentence?
Yo, Mom, can I borrow a tenner? I'm skint in it, so, you know.
Oh, you guys, thank you for tuning in for this fun-ass hour where we compared UK and US drill. If you want to find us on all social medias, you can find myself over on Twitter at Numskull TV. You can find Danskie over on Twitter as well, Danskie TV. Or you can find us both on Twitch, Numskull TV or Danskie TV. That's Danskie with an IE, bitches. But if you enjoyed the podcast, please leave a review. Let us know what you love about us. We will catch you in the next episode, you guys. Thank you so very much. Danskie, let's get the fuck out of here.
Peace, bitches.